So here you're getting your first glimpses of the 420 Easy Go. It's got a 420cc Predator in it. It's totally enclosed. It's got a 650 volt heater. This plastic here will straighten out once the heat hits it. It's still cold here in Ohio. See if we can nope, we still gotta do something about running the choke. That just lets you guys see the engine here. Give me 1 second. As soon as you choke it, you can unchoke it. Alright, so we reverse the engine. We build a drive shaft, pull it back to the rear end. Because the rear end spun the opposite way because of the 2-stroke it had in it. We got a full-size car battery. Using the original fuel tank. Get in it. Zip your door up. Turn your heat on. If your window's foggy, just point it up for a defrost. We're gonna get a light bar in it still. But this actually heats this fairly well. Now this is open so the kids can ride back here. I got a niece and nephew. They sit back here. I know they gotta hold it out. I should have actually built a bar out like that. I may still, but I can actually pull that up and it scrunchies up against the back here for so I don't have to heat as much. But I used some galvanized steel I had, just a bunch of old electric pipe I found laying around. Gusseted it to the front and then put like a down angle for a sun visor on it. Alright, we still got some new brake pads we need to put on it. I mean, it's got brakes, but I got new brake pads. That way the e-brake sets better. I'm not gonna lie, I want better cup holders. My sister's dog's down there barking at me. Hi, Bull! Hi, Zara! And all I did was measure for this, and I built this cage, and it turned out to work out. It was amazing, really. Go up a hill, show the torque and how it doesn't spin real bad. She'll get up and go, boys. She got a 420cc in her. I left it governed her. We bought some heavier valve springs. I haven't put them in because, you know, I don't really need them in there without the governor being in. My sister's ducks and chickens, she got a whole shitload of them in there. This thing really goes everywhere, being a 3-wheeled golf cart. Kind of hard holding my deal. got some pretty good hills here. A dip and stuff. A dip and everything, and we're getting ready to take it through. We got bald go-kart regular yard tires on here. It's a three-wheeled one. That's the thing. It gets a little tipsy. Slid a little bit, but we got that Posy rear end. It's got a Spicer rear end in it. We're in some good mud. And that's why I wanted to show you. A little worried, honestly. Plastic still needs to get hot. I haven't shaved my head in a while. My hair looks goofy. Don't worry about that. But it's getting hot in here with that heater. On that heater, we turn it off after about 2 to 5 minutes. Anywhere in between there. If you notice, I'm going on, I don't know if you can tell from the camera, like a good 40-degree angle. This three-wheeled golf cart really handles it. I'm so glad I got rid of the two-stroke. I lost my reverse. I don't have reverse, but that's fine with me. Oh, that's right, I had my gloves already. I wish my GoPro mount didn't break. Let you listen to the heater. Oh, that's me. There's the heater. So you can get it off of Amazon for like, they had ones for 20. They're not very much. I got another one over in the garage I was gonna put in here, but this one does fine alone. Like I said, you can defrost. They're for your car if your heaters go out. This is 650 watt one. That's the one I recommend. And believe it or not, this 420 does have 9 amp charging, maybe 13 amps of charging. It's probably just 6. The 212s are 6. I want to say this has like 9 to 13 amps of charging. So I mean, after a while I will have to put it on the tender, but that's okay. But I get a whole day of use, and I'm going to put a big light bar on here, get rid of this old guy. And it does run these 2 little red tail lights, which are pretty cool. I'm going to leave them on there. As you can see, we gusseted everything up. There's Go Power Sport gussets on the galvanized steel, or not aluminum, just galvanized steel piping, electrical piping. Like I said, I did a great job on it though. And of course it's solid. You can't, if you shake it, you shake the whole golf cart. Alright, so let's go for a little ride down around the pond. Can't believe that stage 1 kit must be too much for it. I shouldn't have to choke it when I just ran it like that. So we went that way earlier and got sideways, a little spicy sideways. I don't want to really get stuck again, but we can make it up this hill, I'm sure. Like nothing. Earlier though, we got a little spicy sideways with Dad in here on the hillside there. It's an old 4-wheeler trail. Alright. Take her around the road and pick up my damn hat. to put brakes on a Tahoe and take the transmission off the Polaris up there behind the Earth Dog, in front of the Earth Dog, whatever. That's what we're getting ready to do after we're riding here. I just wanted to show you guys. I haven't had a video forever. I'm doing all kinds of stuff. I just ain't put a video out. So I thought I'd make a video of the golf cart. We need some of that good old Mountain Dew juice. So the big secret is this awning I put on here. I built the frame a couple hours. Galvanized steel pipe I had for free. $71 for this. $71. So I got 4 of them for backup. I even used little double-sided Velcro strips. That way it's real sealed and you can take it back off. And I have taken it off to re-weld the sun visor on. What can I say? $71. $40 in the heater, $110. Got the 420 cc Predator for $255 because it was an open box, brand new. We got a nice good golf cart here. He did see probably, let's say $1,000, so I did pay $700 for the golf cart. I still have the engine I could sell. That sound you hear is when the torque converter disengages from the engine. But the 2-stroke engine I could sell and make money off of. It still runs. I know a bunch of people would want the original engine. For maneuvering through these big logs. Right over them with this 420. This hill here. That's the one I used to do wheelies on with the 670. See that angle there? We'll come back and we'll go down across that with a 3-wheel golf cart. I'm telling you, these 3-wheel golf carts, people think they tip real easy. They don't. They ride real good. This is why I didn't worry about reverse. I got like 0 turn. Plus I can push it right back real easy. Down our hill here. Like I said, this is one hell of an angle, let me tell you. I don't know if the GoPro's showing it good, but I can't believe these 3-wheels hold up that good. Can't believe I made it through there. That's my sister's house. She didn't come out quick enough. I put my choke screwdriver back. No vibration here. So I do need to kind of make a different drive shaft. I made it real quick. With the 420 though, you get all the torque of stopping. What I didn't like before with the 300cc two-stroke was when I had 4 people on here, I could stop on this hill and it wouldn't really take off. And now it's got all the torque in the world. I mean, I can have 4 people on here and it'll go. That's why I also use the 780 torque converter, not the 40 series. I think the 780 is a real good torque converter. And they've got one complaint about me tearing one up, and I'm not sure how. Supposedly it's like revving it without a belt, but I didn't even do that, so I don't even know how it happened. We'll park it here and we'll get some pictures of it. Like I said, see, that's why I want to swap the brake. The e-brake's not the greatest. We'll get out and we'll show a little bit of it. It's real simple to get out of. Also, if you would like, like I said, this hasn't been out in the heat much, but in the summertime you can roll these doors up and then they velcro. I used it the other night when I was working on it. They velcro there to hold the straps. But once again, let's pull this completely out here so you can see the engine. We got a 420 in here. Got it for $255, open box. Nothing wrong with it. We got a full-size car battery in here. It's got kind of the lower cranking amps, 550 cold cranking amp, 650. There's a pillow block right there with a drive shaft, because I had the engine facing the other way where the pulley was back there, and it was just going to be a straight drive to it like the two-stroke was. But like I said, right as I got to do it, I was like, I bet that two-stroke spins the opposite way as this four-stroke. Sure enough, it does. So I was really upset, and then, you know, a couple hours of my go-kart thinking, my master thinking of engineering. I was putting my life to waste. I should have been an engineer. Literally though, I'm not joking. I built a drive shaft. Literally after a couple hours of thinking, I built this drive shaft. Welded a seal on it because I don't know why they had the this pulley pressed up right against it, and somehow it sealed it. So I welded a washer on there, and now it goes up against. Filled it up with that's a Spicer rear end. Filled it up with fluid. I don't know what else to say. Cut the frame out because I was afraid it wouldn't fit. I think I could have left it, but I as you can see, this is an old Polaris belt, cracked, I'm using, but it's still got a lot of life in it. Came off one of the that Polaris build I did for that girl, so I can slide my engine a lot, and I cut big slots in it if I want to adjust for belt wear. Which it doesn't even have that. The frame didn't really need cut, and I know that looks like shit, but it is okay. Not, that is the worst part, is that part of the frame looks like shit. It should look like this, but I promise you it's alright. And even later on, I'm going to weld some more in. It's just, you know, it's just the way it was at the time. Put my hat on here. We'll put the seat back in it actually before we do this. Put the seat back in. So like I said, $71 for this cover. You like my cool little tailpipe? The Mountain Dew bottle is the catch can. It doesn't have any blow by or any oil coming out, so. But it does work as a catch can. I didn't see no money in buying it when I had the fittings and stuff. But those little tires are what get us around. They have absolutely no tread on them. I took the hitch out because it was rattling. Like I said, the kids can sit back here. They have to hold it out, but for $71, this was good. I did put some Velcro stickies on here. Those get ripped off when the, well, those ones just ain't sticking because it's so damn cold out. But they don't need to be on there because there is a hook here. Like I said, this is optional. But I wanted it super airtight. Now the Velcros on the front, they are good. They are sticking. They actually stick to both sides. When you take it off, it works like a Velcro. And the way I did this is supposed to go straight across the top, but I angled it down for like a sun visor. Works great. So that's the 420cc 3-wheel golf cart. Totally enclosed with a heater. It's a 1982 E-Z-Go. I think it's the pre-marathon. Alright, so things we got going on. The 670, that's what I was explaining. The 780 driver, I'm a little disappointed. The only way they do what this is doing, which it's wrapping, only way I can explain it is it's pushing further than it needs to go. The only way that happens is revving them up without a belt on them. I can still use it, but anyways, so I need to buy a $200 fucking piece of equipment. The 300cc, this goes to the Polaris. We got the parts down there. We're just waiting on a gasket kit to do this. So this is just sitting there waiting to be done. I know it looks like a mess, but this piston was supposedly good. And if you look, you'll see the significant scoring right there, literally scoring. So that one was done for. So I got the board job done for it. It's back already. This is my Warrior that runs. Paid more money for this than any of them. It's a 350 Warrior 6-speed. It's $19.99, and it had a starter ring gear that went bad right here. I don't actually think that cracked. I think it's supposed to be there. But what happens is these, it's a one-way gear and it catches the starter. I'd rather have a throwout gear on a starter. But the one-way gear, when it spins, when the starter spins it the one way, it'll grab hold. And I even ordered a new one. But when I put the new one on there, I think this is wore down just enough that, or this is a defective one. The teeth went out so far that they got stuck in a position beyond, I mean, it won't even grab this. So what I did was, I'm sending that back. Amazon's great about that. And also everything I take apart in this Warrior is like this. It's starting to worry me. I don't know what the hell happened. So I'm getting all this stuff new, except for the flywheel. I even get this part new because of that wearing right there. Yamaha says if there's any kind of pitting or anything, you want it. So if you're having this problem with your Warrior, this is probably what's wrong, because I've tried everything else. Unless the polarity of the starter's been reversed, and I don't know how that would happen. They put a new starter on. But this thing runs good. I mean, it doesn't even have, the valve train sounds the best valve train I've heard out of an old four-wheeler. And this is the engine that's over on the workbench we got the head gaskets for. And actually today we're going to be working on this gearbox. This gearbox is locked up for some reason. I can't, I mean, it goes in the gear, but no matter what, it's not freed up. The back tires are locked up. So we're going to rip it apart. But we got a package there to finish my nephew's four-wheeler. I got him. I bought a master cylinder, but it just didn't help to get his Tahoe going. Looks like I might want to put some goop in his tires. Oh. But we're going to put the back brake on this tile. And then the blaster, we can start on the blaster after that. Then we got the Mad Max vehicle, the 212 dirt bike still. Alright, she's a colder. She's a cold run one. And sorry, none of my GoPro mounts are working, so I'm going to put my knee here to hold the choke. But all the lights are working and everything. I bought I cleaned the brake system up, and the master cylinder the spring had a lot of rust on it, so I figured it wasn't going to work, so I replaced that. But the caliper, I figured was going to work because I took it apart and cleaned it, but it still leaked. It's a split half caliper, and it was leaking at the halves, which is kind of weird. Alright, so we're going to, so I bought a whole new get up system. We're going to just put a whole new, the original setup on here. Got this for 200 bucks. Brand new engine on it though, that's the thing, it's not an old engine. 2014, a new engine. You want to see it spin some tires? If I can hold it still. Look what it did to the earth dog. How dare you? And it threw mud everywhere. So that was super smart. It is a cold little guy. He likes to be ran cold. Or doesn't like to be ran cold. But we're going to sweep that mud up. We're going to put these brakes on here. I could go get the battery if you guys want to watch it. But I'm basically just going to be replacing. See, I did put this on here because the other one, the spring in it was so rusted I didn't think it would work. But I could never get pressure to build up in these ones because it's a split seal and it actually passes fluid through to the other piston. Yeah, no pressure ever built up. So I got the original setup. I just bought an original setup instead of getting an aftermarket one like a dumbass. But just to keep it original. Like all the original parts was expensive. The gas tank was 80, so I bought this littler one, and that one works. I don't know what else to say about it. It runs. There's no exhaust on it, and I like it like that. But that's a brand new engine. The carb had a shitty filter on it and was shot, so the guy said, which is my buddy. But I'm a carb man. Everybody knows I'm the carb man. So I took it apart and cleaned it, and I've had no trouble with the carb at all. As you see, watch. It'll probably fire right up now. It's a 124cc, so 125. We did have to buy a new chain for it. I believe that's a 40 roller. Plastics rattling. But this is for my nephew, this one's for my niece. And believe it or not, this, you guys will see like that, it'll be brand new again, watch. You won't believe. Alright, so save some battery here, we'll show you how to do the brake, I guess. Go in here and start up this heater. I do have this camera stand. We'll make this a long video since I ain't had a video for a while. We'll just show you what I've been doing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm just kidding. So the blaster, we got a few engines for it. We got a built engine for it. We got two regular stock jugs, 200cc engines for it. Oh, yeah. Kerosene heater. So if you buy one of these brand new, you definitely want to use the first two. A whole tank. Burn a whole tank outside. I'm telling you, these things will make you sick. They'll make you gag. And you work your wick back here to make sure it's got good flame, but then adjust your flame to basically the minimum. You want about 3/4 of an inch of a flame. I don't know if you guys can see in there or not. It fogs up. But you don't want the big flame. You want to basically just turn all the way down. That's what I do. Oh. 25,000 BTUs. It's not bad. Okay, so brake job.